What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Target exclusive Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness movies Defender Strange Deluxe figure. Try to get this figure, you can do so at I just said it's a Target exclusive, but if you're trying to get your other Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And while you're down there, I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And yeah, of course, this is a deluxe figure because of the portal effect, and we have some images of Doctor Strange. Well, it's one image of Doctor Strange shared on 3 different sides of the packaging. On the back right over here, there's a read-up. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. It doesn't really give you much information at all. All right, there's the top of the packaging with a really nice image or logo for the Sanctum Sanctorum, and then here's just the barcode at the bottom. So let's get to it and slice this thing open. And I always cut these open from the right side right over here. And go ahead and get this thing out of the box. Oh man, I'm thinking about getting more than one of these just for this effect right over here, which I am really more excited about than anything else. We'll get a closer look at this. So far, I am liking it. And then the Doctor Strange figure right over here. And this is not looking too bad either. All right, let's get this figure back on the rotating base. And here's the Defender Doctor Strange figure along with the portal back on the rotating base, looking quite awesome. I was just really looking forward to the portal more than anything else, but this Doctor Strange figure, I don't know, I'm liking it more and more. Anyway, let's get a closer look at the accessories along with the portal, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. So not too many accessories with the figure. I feel like we're missing something here because we get a left fist hand and we get a right weapon grabbing hand, and he doesn't come with anything to hold. So that's a little odd or strange. And then you can see we have these 2 hands right over here for the portal gestures, and they do look really good with this paint right here. I really like it a lot, and he has these brown wraps around his hands. Nice looking paint detail. I did get one little red mark on the knuckle right here. That bothers me a little bit, so a little paint flaw. And then the portal itself has some nice yellow paint on it. I'm really happy to see this. And then it goes to a translucent orange. I'm not going to say this is straight up like, you know, import quality, but it's almost there, man. This is just really neat how they did this. And then you get the paint right over it, right over here. And yeah, I think it's awesome. I like having this big old piece of plastic right here. May be dumb for some, but for me, I'm really happy to have it. I may get an extra one just to have the extra portal. I'm really stoked for it. And it stands at about 7 inches tall, too. I'll measure it again later. Oh, and I wanted to compare this to one of the effects from one of the other Doctor Strange figures. And I do like how the magic effects are similar to each other. Not exactly. So we only see the Doctor Strange from this particular universe and a couple of clips from the trailers, right? I think it's literally 2. One of him falling and one of him using the portal. But I gotta say, I really love that Marvel is using these designs from the comics. I recognize this as the New Avengers Doctor Strange. I could be wrong about that, but pretty sure this is New Avengers Doctor Strange design, kind of changed around for a movie version, and I like that a lot. I mean, I don't remember in the comics him having ponytail, but I still think this is really neat. I'm really happy with the face sculpt. It looks great. The photoreal tech looks magnificent. Paint detail looks pretty good right over here. And it looks like it's actually not that great because you have a little bit, oh, he's twisted it with his hair. I thought there was supposed to be like a hair tie here, but it's his hair that he's used to tie up his own hair. Okay, makes more sense to me now. But then, yeah, going back to what I was talking about just a moment ago, you have the red and black theme suit for Doctor Strange, or outfit anyway. We get the pinless elbow joints right there, which I think look great. So really happy with this glossy red throughout. Looks like an ample amount of paint added to the figure. Even though it's really just a 2-color figure, you know, from the neck down, I think it looks pretty good. Like they've added enough red to it. It doesn't feel like it's light. I may see some parts where there might be black coming through underneath the red, but not much. Little sloppy right there, a little bit right there, you know? So you could find your little details. I do wish that this cut right here went all the way through. You can see it seems like it was intentionally molded to go further up right there, but the plastic is still a little bit in between. I may just cut that off with an X-Acto knife. And to lift this up and look at the pant details right here, looks pretty good. Again, pinless joints, and then more red right there. I like this is all brand new stuff. Then we get the brown right here. I forgot to mention that. So it is, you know, one other color aside from the black and red. Oopsie. But yeah, we get peg holes at the bottom of the feet. I do like the articulation on this figure, but I'm not a big fan of just having the dumbbell joint right here. You can see there's a bit of gappage on the side, and he can only look up that far, which is not enough for me. To look down just a little bit, again, not enough for me. I wish we get more motion right there. You get that great head pivoting, which the dumbbell joint is for, and of course you could rotate side to side, but yeah, it does get gappy over here. This is my biggest gripe. I do prefer the disc hinge. You don't have any butterfly joints, but you get the shoulder joints that do move all the way up, which is pretty good, and they move all the way in. You could rotate a full 360 if it's splayed outward enough. You get a bicep swivel, the pinless double jointed elbows, and then all the hands rotate side to side and hinge up and down, except for this one weapon holding hand, which has a horizontal hinge. You get a diaphragm joint that turns side to side. It's very ratchety and clicky, and it does have good diaphragm pivot, crunches forward quite a bit and back. You get a nice waist cut right over here. You can see that belt shifting around, so it's its own piece, and you get the waist cut. You can move the legs, well, they're not going to move outward the same way because you have more of a cut on the right side, so you can see that right leg moving outward more so than the left leg. You can move the right leg forward more so than the left leg too. You know, it's just getting hindered right here from this extra plastic. You can move them back a little bit. You get mid-thigh cuts right there, and then double jointed knees that bend in all the way. You get boot rotation, and then the ankles move down. They do move up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out the height of this new Doctor Strange figure, you can see that he does stand right at about 6.5 inches tall. Then to bring out the portal, once again, I mentioned it was about 7 inches high, and you can see, you know, measured right next to the ruler, it's about 7 inches. And then for your Doctor Strange comparison, we have our Rintraw Build-A-Figure Waves Doctor Strange right there from the same movie, and then we have the What If Doctor Strange. I mean, this is the same Doctor Strange that we saw in the trailer, right? Just real-life version? No? Seems like it anyway. But yeah, it would be really cool if we see all three of these Doctor Stranges in one Doctor Strange movie. It'd be so strange, it'd be cool. Then here's the Defender Doctor Strange next to the rest of my Rintraw Build-A-Figure Waves Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness figures. We have Wong, America Chavez, Mordo, and we have Rintraw. And then here's the Defender Doctor Strange figure next to our comic version from the Dormammu Build-A-Figure Wave, and this was actually released earlier through the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure Wave with no cape. So if I remember correctly, the way the story went was he was not Sorcerer Supreme with the no cape and no Eye of Agamotto, and then later on Sorcerer Supreme again. So we might see this one with a cape or something. I don't know. One thing I wanted to mention also is no sling ring on this guy at all, anywhere to be found, but he does come with an effect where you do need a sling ring. So I find that to be a little bit strange. Then here's the Defender Doctor Strange figure next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Whoa, friend, you got a movie look. Pretty sweet. Oh wait, let me guess. This is gonna be one of those ones where I get teleported away into something painful, right? Huh? Whoa! Okay, that was pretty uneventful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to the channel by hitting that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new here, as well as that notification bell. It all does help the channel, as well as the Patreon and membership. Big thank you to all these people over here that go the extra mile to support this content. If you're in a position to do so, go ahead and check it out. Link in the description below. I've been doing early access lately. We'll see how long I can keep it up for, and then we'll make it a consistent feature. But for now, I'm just testing the water with the early access right now. Anyway, figure itself, I like it a lot. I like it way more than the original or regular Doctor Strange figure that we know from the MCU that just came out in the Multiverse wave from the Rintraw Build-A-Figure set. So yeah, I'm really happy with the figure itself. I was hoping I would like it. It looked cool as soon as they announced it, and I'm really pleased. So no gripes with the figure itself. And I have no gripes with the portal either. I really like the portal a lot. That was the big motivator on picking this figure up, and the figure itself being something that I really like, it's an extra bonus. I don't really have many complaints. The only thing here, the only downer for me really, seriously, is the dumbbell joint at the head and the fact that I don't know how long this version of Strange is going to be in the movie. I don't know how significant this version of Doctor Strange is going to be. It seems like it's going to be pretty significant. I don't know. Maybe he won't, maybe he will. So it's hard to say, and that's going to affect how much I want or like the figure. But at this point in time, the price point of around $32, which I think is actually a really good price for a deluxe figure. I like that price point, so I'm really happy with this purchase over here, man. So at $32, I'm going to give this Doctor Strange figure with Portal a solid rating of
2, please. I love it.
And I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you think the price point works for this? I mean, seeing that regular Legends are around $25 months now, and I gotta say, to me, this is a very cool looking Doctor Strange. I want to know what you guys think. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, find the latest all over at marvelousnews.com, and if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok, and now whatnot, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face.